It is the fastest growing sport in the world today. We're going to have more than 150,000 people here running in Lagos across the whole world. We're so proud to be part of this.
All right then, brilliant. It's about to go down wherever you are viewing this.
It's time to chase your dreams, sorry. It's time to chase your goals, sorry. I know you want the key, sorry. Lagos will give you the access, give you the access. On my side for what's it gonna give you? On my side for what's it gonna give you? I'll be on my best behavior. I'll be. Stay happy no matter the pain. Happy. Whether in the sun or in the rain, enemies along, I'll run the race. I'll stand on my feet and I'll tell them safe. Use me, they shit it. Call me small, but I'm a kick it. Them a chase me, them a lily. Oh my God, this super na LL. Them use me, they shit it. Call me small, but I'm a kick it. Them a chase me, them a lily. Oh my God, this super na LL. It's time to chase the dream, sorry. It's time to chase your goal, sorry. I know you want the key, sorry. Lagos will give you the access, give you the access.
Hi Lagos, I'm Mohammed Ramadan. I came here to pick the number for my wife Shireen Shihata. We are staying here as a family. We are happy to participate in the Lagos Marathon. It is the second time for my wife. So but it will be a nice challenge for the whole family. And we hope all of you will enjoy it.
On my side for what's it gonna give you?
Well, it was a vision that I had when I was still Commissioner for Youth and Sports in Ogun State. I did try my hands alongside my team then with a 5-kilometer family race in Abeokuta. And from there, I was consumed with the fire of having a full marathon, at least in Lagos. And Lagos being a mega city with a population of over 21 million was just the appropriate place to have that. So we developed a proposal, a realistic proposal to be presented to the then governor of Lagos State. Unfortunately, that did not fly. So luckily, in 2015, we were able to present it to Governor Akinwumi Ambode, who, in a very short time within the presentation, was quick to see the vision, understand the vision, and wanted it, and took total control of making this dream manifest.
Lagos is the fourth biggest economy in Africa, and it is absurd that Lagos will not have a marathon. I mean, every major city in the world has a marathon, and marathon boosts tourism. Marathon repel wrong rumors about the city, but they didn't take it seriously. So when Governor Ambode came on board, I asked Olopade, we said, look, why not put something together so that we can do a Lagos Marathon. So the moment he took it to the governor keyed into it seriously, and the rest is history.
On behalf of His Excellency, Governor Akinwumi Ambode, Governor of Lagos State, we would like to welcome you to the third edition of the Access Bank Lagos City Marathon, an edition that we believe will propel this event to even greater accolade in terms of getting that gold label of the IAAF. We believe this is not a dream. This is a possibility and a reality that has been made because of the hard work of the organizers, because of the support of the sponsors, and because of the great work the media has done in ensuring the high visibility of this event on the international stage. This year's event is going to witness a number of fests. We're having, in the same event, a 10-kilometer race, which is taking place for the first time. We're having many more sponsors on board. We're having more attention focused on Lagos State. And in line with the vision of His Excellency, combining sports, tourism, entertainment, we're having Sound Sultan and all the other great artists that Nigeria has to display to the whole world.
On Saturday morning, we will see athletes and indeed Nigerians in tens of thousands. In fact, from what I heard, we have registered over 125,000 or so already. And we expect in total, over 80,000 or so to run. Could be more because, as you know, these things happen a lot more in the last days. So, in fact, when I checked yesterday, for the 10-kilometer race, already we have over 45,000 people. What does this mean? First, it means that this event is generally accepted amongst all Nigerians. But we want to say that this is just not a competition. We want to make it a way of life, so that people will understand that running is a way to keep healthy and to remain vibrant. Because as I always say, we all want a vibrant economy for Nigeria. But the vibrant economy is a product of a vibrant people. People who are not healthy, whose health status is weak or doubtful, cannot make a strong economy. So healthy living is key to our existence as a nation. And the Access Bank Lagos City Marathon is one of those marathons, one of those events that is encouraging everybody to adopt this good lifestyle.
The issue of Lagos Marathon, I guess I'm super excited because just being the third edition is already taking us from bronze level, jumping straight to the gold level. The participation has been excellent. The participation has been exciting. Just this morning I was briefed that about 28 countries are participating. They are participating, and a record number. We're looking at possibly between 80 to 100,000 of runners will be running on Saturday. So, of course, some of the mistakes done over the years, just the 2 years, have been corrected. Security has never been an issue, and we don't expect that to be an issue. And road markings and all have been put in place. So, my excitement cannot be quantified because Lagos has put itself in the map. I only ask for this to be replicated in other states in Nigeria, possibly having them in different zones and then having them in different cities. With that, I guess the revenue, it's not about just the health issues of producing healthy cities or healthy nation. It's about also revenues generating. We just had a speech from one of the athletes' representative who said the Boston Marathon just over a weekend generates about $350 million. You can see for a city, that's quite a lot of money. I'll appreciate Lagos State to tell me how much they'll be able to generate over this Saturday, over this weekend. I can tell you the Lagos economy would never be the same after this. So I'm excited.
You know, in the last 2.5 years, Lagos has actually progressed in terms of landscape and the aesthetics in the city. And we believe strongly that, you know, sports is part of that social facility that we can bring to bear to let people really see what it is that is going on in Lagos. I've always said I was going to use sports, entertainment, hospitality, you know, to create excellence in Lagos. And then also allow, you know, the youth to be able to see that there is a future for them. And in doing this marathon, we believe strongly we're achieving our vision for making sports that instrument for development in Nigeria. And Nigerians have come to love what's happening in this city marathon. This year, you know, we're having the new 10-kilometer race that is actually talking about locals and Nigerians. We're tired of foreigners, most especially Kenyans, coming to win this marathon. So I need to develop my own part of this sport to allow Nigerians to be able to win it. And it's a veritable platform for Nigerians to showcase their talents. And that's why, you know, everybody is getting more interested in this marathon.
Well, every race is unique. So what we're expecting tomorrow is an event that really showcases the soul of the city, showcases a great athletics competition. I've seen the start lists. It's very deep for a bronze label. There is athletes from a range of different countries. A right blend of newcomers together with more established athletes, and it's going to make for some very entertaining racing to watch. More than anything else, I expect big participation of the city of Lagos. Yusuf told me that there is probably millions of people on the road. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I will be in the lead vehicle tomorrow together with the measure of this race, Mr. Norrie Williamson from South Africa. So we will have a privileged perspective over whatever unfolds during the race.
Measuring here in September was quite interesting. I mean, you're in a city with 25 million population. The roads are jam-packed all the time, and you're on this bike trying to find the shortest line through to get the exact distance according to the IAAF standard of measurement. Luckily, I had great backup and a good police escort who would move cars out the way. It's an exciting time to do it. And out of that came the label, and tomorrow we're going to have 90,000 people on the road.
The 7UP brand is a brand that celebrates the div in people, And we feel that the Lagos City Marathon also is a platform and a property that celebrates the difference that every single Lagosians actually have come to epitomize. And that's where we actually see the synergy. And so our connection is not just emotional, where we actually, put that across in our message, which is run your race for you and your city. It's also very functional because we believe that when you run your marathon, when you run your race, you also need water to actually rehydrate. And that's also why we have our Aquafina brand playing that role. So for us, it's about understanding the uniqueness of Lagos as regards the Lagos City Marathon, and also connecting with that difference that only a 7-Up brand could actually bring to the table.
Saturday, I'm expecting to do moderately well. I hope. I'm not used to the climate exactly. It's going to be hot. I'm sure it's going to be humid, and it's winter in New York, so it's been frigid in New York, and I've been running mostly in 0 C temperatures. So I'm hoping that my body comes full circle, lives up to its potential, and that I do just over 4 hours.
So it's the climate here and the heat here is the only disadvantage that you've got. It's very humid. Bit of wind. It looks as though there might be some rain, which would be absolutely first class. We've got a field here that's star-studded, sub-2:12 marathon runners. I would expect about a 2:10, 2:11 marathon finish for the men, and hopefully a sub-2:30 in the women. The course itself is flat. In fact, there are only 3 hills, one to get onto a bridge, and that bridge is the longest in Africa. It's 13 kilometers long that we're using. It's 16 kilometers long overall. That occurs at 10 Ks. Then there's another bridge just before 33, so that's an uphill as well. But the hardest hill tomorrow will be the one from the gate of Echo Atlanta up to the finish. It's 1.5 Ks that you have to run, and the first 500 meters is uphill. And that will be a make it or break it for many people. But other than that, the course is very fast, very flat. And if we get the right weather, you can get a sub-2:10 easily on this course. I think realistically, under 2:12 be good, under 2:10 will be absolutely brilliant.
Well, it's been a long time coming. We're finally here. The 2018 Axis Bank Lagos City Marathon. The countdown has been on, and it's so good to be finally here. Thank you very much for joining us wherever you may be reaching us from. It's going to be an exciting morning. It's going to be a marathon like none other.
It is the fastest growing sport in the world today. We're going to have more than 150,000 people here running in Lagos across the whole world. We're so proud to be part of this.
All right then, brilliant. It's about to go down wherever you are viewing this.
It's time to chase your dreams, sorry. It's time to chase your goals, sorry. I know you want the key, sorry. Lagos will give you the access, give you the access. On my side for God give you, what's it God give you? On my side for what's it God give you? I'll be on my best behavior. I'll be. Stay happy no matter the pain. Happy. Whether in the sun or in the rain, enemies along, I run the race. I'll stand on my feet and I'll tell them safe. Them use me, they shit it. Call me small, but I'm a kick it. Them a chase me, them a lily. But my God is super na LL. Them use me, they shit it. Call me small, but I'm a kick it. Them a chase me, them a lily. But my God is super na LL. It's time to chase the dreams, sorry. It's time to chase your goals, sorry. I know you want the key, sorry. Lagos will give you the access, give you the access. On my side for God give you, what's it God give you? On my side for what's it God give you? I'll be on my best behavior. I'll be. Stay happy no matter the pain. Happy. Whether in the sun or in the rain, enemies along, I run the race. I'll stand on my feet and I'll tell them
Somebody cannot lose this money. All the money is spent on Lagos State to win this place. We're going to win it. And thank our first bank for choosing us to win this cup. No more Kenya this year.
Tell them I have it. Now it's time to chase the dreams, sorry. It's time to chase your goals, sorry. I know you want the key, sorry. Lagos will give you the access, give you the access. On my side for God give you, what's it God give you? On my side for what's it God give you?
gradually. Keep moving, keep moving. Yes, yes, yes. Keep moving, yes. Keep moving, yes, yes, yes. You are getting there gradually.
Let's take him off the road. Let's take him off the road.
Elevation in course itself for you. Exciting in the home stretch. And gradually,
the light of the Kenyan who's doing
already quite expectantly. It looks like we might see
Femi. This has become home for him. He's going to press the tape within seconds, and such delight with such a kiss to the air. Here's the champion of the 2018 Access Bank Lagos City. Would you believe it? It's been amazing this edition. Such an exceptional atmosphere.
It's Halfa Hafa will take it. Hafa is the victorious lady who takes the race for the ladies. The champion is known. What a celebration.
My name is Deborah Pam from Plateau State. I participated in Access Lagos City Marathon in 2018, which I placed a position of first among the Nigerian female athletes with the time of 2 hours 51 minutes. When I finished the race, I was excited and I also feel good, happy that I placed a first position. When my coach saw me that I'm approaching the finishing line, he was very happy, excited. He was not even thinking that I would place the first position because of the injury I was having. Even my parents, they were not even thinking that I would do something, but it's the grace of God that helped me to do it.
My name is Iliapam. I'm the first Nigerian male athlete to finish the 42 kilometer at the Access Bank Lagos City Marathon 2018. I won the race with a time of 2 hours 27 minutes. From the first edition, I was second position. The second edition, I was first position. And the third edition, I am still maintaining that first position. And I defend my title. Right from the first edition, I can see improvement. There is improvement from the first, second, and the third. And the fourth now, I want to assure Nigeria we are able to do it. We will do it. I will never relax. I want to prove to the world, not even Africa, to the whole world, that yes, Nigerians are the giants of Africa, are the giants of everywhere they go. Nobody deny us. We are there to prove ourselves, yes, we are really Nigerian.
Saturday, nobody saw me. But I cried to God in my hotel room, saying to God that I know that I'm not the purest in terms of worshiping God. And yet He does this for me every time. On Saturday was amazing. It was exactly what I dreamt of when I was putting the proposal together under my staircase in my house. It was exactly what I wanted the third edition to look like. It was exactly the joy I wanted to feel with the third edition. Suffice to say that I doubt if there's any person connected to that Saturday event, directly or indirectly, that will not say they are proud of every one of us as Africans and Nigerians.
Yes, this is the bronze level. The intention is to take this to the gold level in the next 2 years, and we know we can do this. This is more about the energy of Lagos. Beyond the fact that we're able to show the aesthetics and improvements that we've done in the last 2.5 years, Lagos is getting better and Lagos is getting more enjoyable.
Congratulations, Harper.
Access Bank Lagos City Marathon 2018 was amazing. It's been a long journey. We started about 6-7 months ago. And of course, constantly, what we intend to do is stretch to make it better than we did last year. So we tried to put everything in perspective because we had more number of people coming like we had last year. You know, for those who know, we didn't have the 10-kilometer race. So we're talking about 2 times the crew, 2 times the number of elite athletes, and 10 times the number of technical team. So we had to stretch a bit beyond what we did last year for the marathon.
So if I were to do anything differently this time, it would be, our focus would be on sensitizing the public actually on the do's and don'ts of this, how to also understand personal safety. As much as we're responsible for their safety, you're also responsible for your own safety as well, because at the end of the day, you have to put that first before even getting a medal or the prize money. So people have to learn how to be orderly. And I think that we have to start to let people understand what the process is, what their expectations are, so that we can manage people's expectations and we can deliver 100% on what we've promised to do. Because we had planned for several months on the medal situation, for instance, and at the end of it all, we still had to struggle a bit because people did not understand that there was a process to these things, and people have to know how to manage their own expectations of us organizers. Keeping in mind also that this is our 3rd edition, it's also a learning curve for us. We've picked our key learnings and we're making conscious efforts to improve on those areas.
This year's event was so good. It's like we are getting better by the day. And this year's event we had A-list artists, Tiwa Savage, Shay, Techno, Sound Sultan, Mr. Real, to mention the few. And one of the policy ideas of the Nile Sport is to give people platforms. We had some people, some artists, underground artists that are upcoming, that will always give them platform every year on our projects. We had some new ones like Kali, Trod, and
so on. By and large, it was fun. We had fun and we believe everybody enjoyed themselves. Well scripted, well produced, and we're showcasing Lagos State to the world via marathon and entertainment.